Okay, so today I'm going to give you guys my review of the LA Sparks and Connecticut Sun game. Start off with Kelsey Plum. So she finishes the night with 18 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 50% field goal percentage, 6 of 12 from the floor, 3 of 7 from the 3, 3 of 5 free throws, 3 turnovers, and 63.4% true shooting. So in the beginning of this game, Kelsey Plum was terrible, and I was hating. I will be the first one to admit that. And in the end, Kelsey Plum showed up in that fourth quarter. She showed up in that fourth quarter because in the first 20 minutes, she had 1 point. I'm just saying. But in that fourth quarter, she did what she needed to do. She did what she needed to do. I told you guys I like Kelsey Plum. I feel like some of you guys may not believe me. But please, if you go look at my back catalog of videos, I've said it before, it's there. It's just a free throw merchant shit that pisses me off. So in the beginning, was not great for Kelsey Plum at all. And then toward the end, she just started hitting 3 after 3 after 3. In that fourth quarter had, 15 points or something like that. I don't know. So I was wrong. I can hold myself accountable for today. Kelsey Plum fan club, you guys won. I was wrong. That's on me. But yeah, like I said, Kelsey Plum with her shot falling is fun to watch, okay? And that fourth quarter, she figured it out. So I give my 10s to Kelsey Plum for today. Now we continue on. De'Erica Hamby, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 72.7% field goal percentage, 8 of 11 from the floor, 5 of 6 free throws, and 77% true shooting. Just getting some buckets. I think that the connection between her and Kelsey Plum is really good. I think there was this one play where she rounded on the floor, got the layup. Just so many times you see her getting the ball over to De'Erica, getting some buckets to go. So, she played well today. Then we continue on to Rickea Jackson. Okay, so she has 20 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Okay, 50% field goal percentage, 6 of 12 from the floor, 3 of 5 from the 3, 5 of 5 free throws, 2 turnovers, and 70.4% true shooting. Yeah, she just played well today, being able to get some threes to go. There's this one really nice pass that Alaman had to her. She gets the 3 to go, able to get some tough buckets off, some and ones, and she just played well today. I think they really should run a lot of it through Rickea because Rickea, when she's on, and that's how they win games, is playing through her. So, for the most part, I think they do a good job of, getting her touches and stuff. And, 20 points, I'm moved, Rickea is fun to watch. Now we look at everyone else for the LA Sparks. So we got Azurá Stevens, 32 minutes, 10 points, 7 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 33% from the floor. Not the typical experience you get from her. She's way more efficient than that, but at least being double figures. Ray Burrell, 25 minutes, 9 points. I can't see the rest, 6% floor. Then we continue on. Julie Alaman has a triple-double, a trip-dub, 34 minutes, 10 points, 10 rebound, 11 assists, 1 steal, 71.4%. This is one of the better games that I've seen her play in, okay? The scoring usually isn't great. She's usually really good with the assist game, but a triple-double is really impressive. So she just made the smart read over and over and over again, able to get coast to coast. There was this one play she went coast to coast, she missed it, and then she did it again, and then she actually made the shot. So just making the smart reads and getting everybody involved and very efficient from the floor. So, good game for her. Cameron Brink, 17 minutes, 11 points, 5 rebound, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 75% field goal percentage. Yeah, she's been really effective in her time. As we know, she's coming back from that ACL injury, and I thought that she played well today, okay? Getting some blocks and just the defensive pressure that she's putting on all over, being able to knock down some threes as well, being better with the scoring in this game. She's a huge difference maker. Defensively, she's the best defender, and I always say the Sparks defense is ass, but she's the best defender, and she's definitely made a difference, okay? And being able to have them win games and everything. I think with the last game she had 5 blocks, and the defensive impact is huge for her. So I thought she played well today. Only 17 minutes, and you're already getting 11 points, 75% from the floor. Van Loo, 5 minutes, 3 points. I can't see the rest, 50% from the floor. And then everyone else did not play. Why is Sarah Ashley Barker never playing anymore? She's fun. Give her a couple minutes. Give her 3-4 minutes off the bench. That's all I'm saying, bro. Now we continue on to the box score. So first quarter, 29-27. Both teams had some good moments in the first quarter. I thought Bria Hartley, I thought that she played really well in the beginning of this game, just getting some shots to go. I could never give her a 10 because of that shit with her trying to blame her son for her pulling angel braid. No one believed that shit. But in the beginning of this game, I thought that she played well, and I thought, just getting some good shots to go as well. Connecticut able to get some shots to go. Tina Charles had a masterclass today, which I will talk about later as well. So yeah, just able to get everybody involved, able to get some shots to go for both teams as well. Defensively in the beginning, I was not moved at all. And second quarter, 22-22. So even out. I was glad whenever Sanaya Rivers entered the game because, you saw immediate impact. I think she had, 3 steals today? So I thought she played well. I think toward the end, he should have put her in more so they would have the opportunity, because at a certain point, it's I watch and it's I forget 2 teams are playing, to be honest with you, because it was Sparks bucket after bucket after bucket. Connecticut would occasionally score, but the Sparks just really took over at a certain point, and had he put Sanaya Rivers back in earlier than he did, they may have had more of a chance in this game. So you see the second quarter. Third quarter, 25 to 18. So, that's really when they start to pull away there as well. And I think they had a big run in the second quarter. I'll show the runs as well, but I think that's part of it as well. And Connecticut went cold from scoring for a minute. So, that was that. And then fourth quarter, 22 to 28. So biggest leads, 13 lead in the second quarter, and the Sparks had a 13 lead in the fourth quarter. Then we continue on. So runs, 24-8 run by Connecticut in the very beginning of this game. And then this is the run that I was talking about in the second quarter, 14-0 run. This was huge for the Sparks because Connecticut just went cold from the scoring, the three, the mini, like nothing was falling. And defensively, it just wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. So, 14-0 run, like this is really a huge part of this game. And then they had a 23-7 run in the third quarter. Best player streaks, Bria Hartley with 8 and Kelsey Plum with 8. Then we continue on. We have the head-to-head metrics, 33 to 80 from the field for the Connecticut Sun. Yeah, I don't know. They kind of took too many threes this game. Look, 29 threes this game, but the shot selection at points was very questionable to me. I will say those things. And then we look at the Sparks, 35 of 62. So just smarter shot selection whenever you're able to have that high-low, that pick and roll, get some easy buckets in transition as well. And, like I said, that 14-0 run was huge. So just able to get more buckets to go as well. You got Rakia making it happen. And everyone was able to have their moments at parts in this game, I felt. Then we look at the 13 to 29 from the Sun. So, they made 13 threes, which is good. And I forgot about this until now. But in the beginning, they were very hot from three, okay? What were they, 5 of 7 from three? And then after that, but 29 threes in the game is kind of insane. The Sparks were worse, 11 to 25. Free throws, 12 to 15 for the Sun. 21 to 26 for the Sparks. We look at turnovers, 14 to 10. There was a point where the Suns defense was really moving me. Okay, just able to get some steals, some deflections, and they had some good moments defensively, I will say. The rebounds, 43 to 39. Got to do better crashing the boards. Assists, 24 to 20. Blocks, 4 and 4. Defensive rebounds, 26 to 17. Offensive rebounds, 14 to 6. They got killed on offensive rebounding. And points off turnover, 16 to 13. So you see that. Then we continue on. Points in the paint, 32 for the Connecticut Sun, 48 for the Sparks. Fast break points, 11 to 4. Second chance points, 25 to 15. And then we see steals, 7 to 2, and personal fouls, 22 to 15. Wow, 22 personal fouls in a game. Ciao. So why did the Sparks win this game? It's interesting to see because I thought that they would have had some more transition points as well, second chance points, and those other opportunities. But they just figured it out. I believe at halftime they were trailing by like 2 points. Like I said, I feel like that run they went on in the second quarter propelled them as well. They had some better moments of defense. Like I said, I'm still really not moved by the Sparks defense. And 91 to 102. Both teams could have done better defensively, I felt. But they were just able to get it to go. Just better shot selection down the stretch. Like I said, Kelsey Plum in that fourth quarter really was able to heat up as well. So that certainly doesn't hurt. Just able to make the smart play time again, able to make the bucket, able to capitalize when they are going through to the free throw line, and they just have better personnel. Look at the personnel and think about the Connecticut Sun personnel. They just were able to execute. I think the Sparks can be fun to watch. I think that they can be fun to watch whenever they're executing and getting buckets, and they've done that. The last, 5 games or something, it's been like 96 points a game. They're on somewhat of a winning streak right now. So, I think that this was an enjoyable game. I think I enjoyed the first half more than the second half personally because I think it was a little bit more competitive. And then the Sparks just started to pull away. And then the Sun, it's just like I said, child, I forget there were 2 teams. And actually, this is not really that bad of a difference for the points and everything like that. But once the Sparks took over, I just knew it was over. The Sun were just there. Now we continue on to the Connecticut Sun side of it. So Tina Charles, 36 minutes, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 block, and I think 31.6% from the field. In the beginning of this game, she was having a masterclass, okay? And she had some threes, she had some really nice plays, just, some spin moves, and just, she was showing the bag a little bit. So I thought in the beginning, Tina Charles actually played well in this game. And this is a good, stat line to finish the game off with, stuff in the stat sheet. Lacan, 26 minutes, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 55.6% from the floor. Not bad. And then we continue on. Bria Hartley, 26 minutes, 16 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 46.1% from the field. Like I said, in the beginning of this game, I felt like she was playing pretty well, able to get some shots to go. I think she had some threes. She was really who was keeping Connecticut in the game at the beginning, I felt. So I thought she played well, at least at the beginning. Marina Mabry, 36 minutes, 19 points, 7 rebound, 3 assists, 30% from the floor. From a field goal percentage, it's not great for Marina Mabry. And in the beginning of this game, Marina Mabrey was actually terrible. I think she was 2 of 11 at one point, okay? She was awful at the beginning, and then she started getting some threes and some shots to go and stuff like that as well. So you hope that she gets it back and she gets more hot, you know, throughout the games and everything. At least she was able to pick it up. I mean, this is still a good stat line to finish with. Just not efficient. Sanaya Rivers, 22 minutes, 7 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals, 60% field goal percentage. So yeah, I really enjoyed watching her today. I really did. I tweeted this, but defensively, definitely a game changer for sure. Definitely a game changer for sure. And so I just loved, you know, the steals that she had. She had this one where she gets the steal, she gets it to Mabry for the easy bucket. So I like that one. There's another one. She got it. She takes it coast to coast. She hit a 3 buzzer beater, which I really enjoyed as well. So I just really enjoy what she did. I thought she should have played more minutes. Some of the Sun fans told me that they think that she should be starting. You guys can let me know what you think down below. But I thought that she did good with her time. I enjoyed it. I enjoy her defensive presence as well. So I like what I saw from her a lot today. Olivia Nelson-Ododa, 21 minutes, 8 points, 6 rebound, 1 assist, 66.7% from the field. I would like to see double figures, you know, but at least it's efficient. Nisa Morrow, 20 minutes, 6.7 rebound, 1 block, 37% from the floor. Not efficient. I will say she did get hurt. There was something with her hand, so I hope that her hand is okay in the end. But if she had some good plays this game. And then we continue on. We have Toure, 9 minutes, 6 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, 66% from the floor. She had some good buckets in the beginning, and then I forgot she was playing today. Haley Peters recorded basically no stats, and then everyone else didn't play. And now while I'm here, I can talk about the Aaliyah Edwards trade really quickly. So my take on the situation is now she is here, and now they have traded Jessie Sheldon to Washington. Streets told me that was a good trade in respect to Washington. I didn't necessarily understand the Aaliyah Edwards trade to here because they already have post players. They have Olivia Nelson-Ododa. They have Tina Charles. They have Anissa Morrow. So I just didn't really understand why she would be traded here. I don't know. I wish we could have got her as a Dallas fan, but like I said, they may have wanted a first round pick or something, and I just did not want to get that up because I do want to get AZ Flood next year. And also, like, who else could we trade? Like, Myisha Hines-Allen, who really wants Myisha Hines-Allen? Like, you're going to have to add somebody else. So maybe we got a proposal and we just didn't like the other person that they asked for. You know, I will say those things. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's more of a good trade for Washington than it is for Connecticut, bro. Imagine going from Washington to Connecticut. Like, Washington is on the up and up. Like, they're still low-key poverty, but they're on the up and up right now with the first round picks. Like, they're upgrading, and you literally went to the worst team in WNBA. Like, child, like, they did her dirty at Washington. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they want to get her inserted into the starting lineup. They spoke very positively on her in the press release, so I could see that and everything. My main issue with Aaliyah Edwards is that she consistently gets in foul trouble. You know, like I said, I watched most of Paige's games at UConn. I need to finish that. And I noticed that she gets in foul trouble in pretty much every game. I think there's only been 2 or 3 games that I've seen that she hasn't gotten in foul trouble. And I've seen her play in at least 20, 30 games, and you always get in foul trouble. But she's someone who can finish around the basket. I've seen her hit threes. That's not really a main part in her game. Midi is kind of questionable, but she's a good post player. She can do a pick and roll. I think she's a good defender. You just have to do those things without fouling. But that's kind of my take on the trade. I thought about doing a regular video on that, but I'm like, I figured I might as well out of here. But let me know what you guys think down below of this game.